Hello and welcome to Quiz Class. My name's Ellis and I'll be your host for today's general knowledge quiz. There are 100 questions in this quiz, and the amount of points that you get will decide what Quiz Class award you receive. Here you can see the points between 0 and 100 and what award it gets you. So you can let us know at the end how you rank in the comments. Today's lineup is split into 6 sections. We've got destinations, notable people, popular entertainment, sports and leisure, science fiction, and weird and wonderful. We're going to start off today with destinations. Question 1. Which city, located about 200 kilometres west of Madrid, has the 5th oldest Western university and was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1988? Barcelona, Rio de Janeiro, or Salamanca? The answer is Salamanca. 2. What is meant by the Shinkansen? Centre for Training Taekwondo, historic Shinto shrine, or the Japanese bullet train? The Shinkansen is the Japanese bullet train. Question 3. What does UAE stand for? United Arab Empire, United Arab Emirates, or United African Empire? UAE stands for United Arab Emirates. Question 4. What energy source provides the majority of Baja California's electricity? Geothermal, hydro, or solar? The answer is geothermal. 5. In which country are the Reichenbach Falls located? Germany, Netherlands, or Switzerland? Germany, Netherlands, or Switzerland? The answer is Switzerland. Question 6. Which of these countries is home to the most people? Egypt, Nigeria, or Sudan? The answer is Nigeria. 7. Which area of the sea is overlooked by Beachy Head? Black Sea, English Channel, or North Sea? The answer is English Channel. Question 8. Which Scottish royal residence was constructed by James IV close to a damaged abbey and reconstructed by Charles II? Edinburgh Castle, Holyrood, or Windsor Castle? The answer is Holyrood. 9. Which English market town and borough in Devonshire on the River Otter is renowned for its lace production? Chippendale, Honiton, or Wedgwood? The answer is Honiton. 10. Which sea is part of the Arctic Ocean north of Siberia, bounded on the west by Novaya Zemlya and to the east by Severnaya Zemlya? Is it Barents Sea, Kara Sea, or Tasman Sea? You don't have much time to answer there because the question took a while, but the answer is Kara Sea. Well done if you got that. Here's question 11. Which of these mountains is located in Australia? Fujiyama, Taranaki, or Kosciuszko? The answer is Kosciuszko. Question 12. Which is the world's 3rd largest island, excluding Australia? Borneo, Greenland, or Madagascar? The answer is Borneo. 13. Which waterway links the Gulf of Oman to the Persian Gulf? Barshi Channel, Hormuz, or Strait of Tartary? The answer is Hormuz. 14. Which 3350 square mile national park in Wyoming was established in 1872? Joshua Tree National Park, Yellowstone National Park, or Yosemite National Park? It's 3,350 square miles. And the answer is Yellowstone National Park. 15. Chicago is served by which of these airports? Bob Hope, Kennedy, or O'Hare? The answer is O'Hare. 16 is going to be the first question on notable people. Notable people. Who held his shoes at President Bush on December 14th, 2008 at a press conference? David Letterman, Muqtada al-Zaidi, or Yusuf Islam? The answer is Muqtada al-Zaidi. 17. Prior to sacrificing her film career for marriage in 1956, which actress had roles in the films Dial M for Murder, Rear Window, and High Society? Is it Grace Kelly, Mary Pickford, or Sophia Loren? The answer is Grace Kelly. Question 18. Which performer, screenwriter, director, and producer, sometimes referred to as Number 6, passed away in January 2009? John Drake, Lou Grade, or Patrick McGoohan? The answer is Patrick McGoohan. 19. Who starred in the motion picture Two for the Road, Tom Jones, and Saturday Night and Sunday Morning? Albert Finney, Dirk Bogarde, or Michael Caine? The answer is Albert Finney. Question 20. Which scientist from the 19th century was appointed a baron in 1892 and is well known for his work in thermodynamics among other fields? Isaac Newton, Max Planck, or William Kelvin? The answer is Isaac Newton. Question 21. In April 1956, who got married to movie star Grace Kelly? Ali Khan, Hugh Hefner, or Prince Rainier of Monaco? The answer is Prince Rainier of Monaco. 22. According to legend, blues musician Robert Johnson traded his soul for guitar prowess. Which violinist from the 19th century is the subject of a similar tale? Alessandro Rolla, Jean-Luc Ponty, or Niccolo Paganini? The answer is Niccolo Paganini. Question 23. Who led the British government as Prime Minister during the crisis of Edward VIII's abdication? Stanley Baldwin, Herbert Asquith, or Andrew Bonar Law? The answer is Andrew Bonar Law. 24. Which British actor starred opposite Laurence Olivier in The Entertainer and made his stage debut in 1956 in Look Back in Anger? Alan Bates, Peter O'Toole, or Sean Connery? The answer is Alan Bates. Question 25. Which of these did Percy LeBaron Spencer invent in 1945? Ballpoint pen, microwave oven, or washing machine? The answer is microwave oven. And we're a quarter of the way through this quiz. Question 26. Which musicians' albums, beginning with Swordfish Trombones in 1983, were produced by Kathleen Brennan? Haile Selassie, Enid Blyton, or Tom Waits? The answer is Tom Waits. 27. The historical romances Brigadier Gerard and The White Company were written by who? Arthur Conan Doyle, Enid Blyton, or William Shakespeare? The answer is Arthur Conan Doyle. We're on question 27, coming up to the end of the second topic on our quiz today. Hope you're keeping up so far. Hope you're having fun. We're moving now on to question 28. Which of these nations was ruled by Haile Selassie? Ethiopia, Ghana, or Tunisia? The answer is Ethiopia. Question 29. Which chemist, born in Germany, split the atom of uranium in 1939 and was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1944? Albert Einstein, Otto Hahn, or Robert Oppenheimer? The answer is Otto Hahn. Question 30. Who was Thisbe's lover in the Legend of Babylon? Khafre, Oedipus, or Pyramus? The answer is Pyramus. We're moving now on to questions on popular entertainment. Question 31. Which of these plays has nothing to do with Scotland? Black Watch, Macbeth, or MacLeod's Daughter? That's daughters, MacLeod's daughters. What is the answer? The answer is MacLeod's daughters. Question 32. What term refers to the English comedies that originated between 1660 and 1700, following an 18-year prohibition on public stage performances? Restoration comedy, slapstick comedy, or Savoy operas? The answer is Restoration comedy. Question 33. Which of these characters made an appearance in Sherlock Holmes stories? Professor Dumbledore, Professor Higgins, or Professor Moriarty? There may be professors you've heard of, but only one of them was in Sherlock Holmes, and that is Professor Moriarty. 34. After a lengthy run on radio, it expanded into an even longer run on television, with John Wayne introducing the opening episode. What was it? Bonanza, Gunsmoke, or The Adventures of Philip Marlowe? The answer is Gunsmoke. Question 35. What was the name of Captain Ahab's ship in Moby Dick? Mary Poppins, the Khoi, or the Pequod? The answer is the Pequod. 36. Which of these female characters is connected to Popeye? Betty Boop, Lois Lane, or Olive Oyl? The answer is Olive Oyl. 37. Which year did Ted Turner establish the cable news network, or CNN? 1950, 1965, or 1980? The answer is 1980. Question 38. For what is Banksy most widely recognised? Anonymous street art, chat show hosting, or most rugby league goals kicked in Australia? Fun question that, but the answer is of course anonymous street art. Question 39. Which artist's single largest collection, comprising 181 paintings, is housed at the Barnes Foundation in the Pennsylvania suburb of Philadelphia? Andy Warhol, Henri Matisse, or Pierre-Auguste Renoir? The answer is Pierre-Auguste Renoir. Question 40. Which movie had Jude Law in the 2004 version and Michael Caine in the 1966 version? Alfie, Get Smart, or The Transporter? The answer is Alfie. Question 41. Which engraving technique entails using a sharp steel instrument to cut lines into copper without using acid? Dry point, etching, or pastel? The answer is dry point. 42. What are the Black Maria, Gainsborough, and Nesta? Antivirus software for Mac users, early film studios, or code names of unsolved cold cases? The answer is early film studios. 43. What was the real name of the fictitious character Jason Bourne, who starred in 3 movies based on Robert Ludlum's stories? David Webb, Gary Cobb, or Sven Wobbelheimer? The answer is David Webb. Question 44. Ernest Hemingway wrote a novel titled The Snows of where? Everest, Denali, or Kilimanjaro? The answer is Kilimanjaro. Question 45. Which American television series followed Special Agent Dale Cooper's investigations and debuted between April 1990 and June 1991? Law and Order, NCIS, or Twin Peaks? The answer is Twin Peaks. How many did you get in that round? Well, we're moving on to a new one now, and it's sports and leisure. Another 15 questions coming your way. 46. What did Andy Green do in 1997 while operating the Thrust SSC? Broke the land speed record, sailed around the world, or won the Indianapolis 500 race? The answer is broke the land speed record. 47. Who was the first person to win all 4 Grand Slam tennis titles in the 1930s? Don Budge, Fred Perry, or Jack Crawford? The answer is Fred Perry. Question 48. In the regular Who Wants to Be a Millionaire TV show, which of these is not a lifeline? Ask the Audience, 50-50, or Pass? The answer is Pass. Pass is not a lifeline. 49. When was the first Olympic Games hosted in London? 1859, 1908, or 1928? The answer is 1908. Question 50, the halfway point. Which of these sports at the Olympics makes use of balls, clubs, ropes, hoops, and ribbons? Greek wrestling, prestidigitation, or rhythmic gymnastics? The answer is rhythmic gymnastics. 51. In which sport is the beginning of every game a tip-off? Basketball, cricket, or field hockey? The answer is basketball. Question 52. With 10 wins, who has emerged victorious in the women's singles division of Australia's Premier Tennis Tournament? Billie Jean King, Margaret Court, or Serena Williams? The answer is Margaret Court. 53. Which sport did the Iroquois nation's first team compete in at the World Championship in 1998? Archery, lacrosse, or polo? The answer is lacrosse. 54. Which contest winner received the Jules Rimet Trophy between 1946 and 1970? FIFA World Cup in soccer, FINA World Cup in swimming, or World Polo Championship? The answer is the FIFA World Cup in soccer, or football. 55. Which English football team suffered the loss of 8 players and 3 officials in the 1958 Munich air disaster? Arsenal, Everton, or Manchester United? The answer is Manchester United. 56. With what sport is Magic Johnson associated? Basketball, ice hockey, or water polo? The answer is basketball. Question 57. When was the first Snooker World Championship held at the Crucible Theatre in Sheffield, United Kingdom? 1949, 1977, or 2001? The answer is 1977. Question 58. How is the game Crazy Eights played? With cards, with a square puck, or with different shaped dice? The answer is with cards. 59. Who was the first to run the mile in less than 3 minutes 50 with a time of 3:49.4 that broke the previous world record by over 1.5 seconds? Filbert Bailly, John Walker, or Dick Quox? The answer is John Walker. 60. Which Major League team has participated in 40 of the 105 Baseball World Series and won the most championships, 27, between 1923 and 2009? The Chicago Cubs, the Dodgers, or the New York Yankees? The answer is the New York Yankees. We're now going to move on to some questions about science fiction, sci-fi. Let's see how you get on. 61. Who coined the term science fiction? Albert Einstein, Hugo Gernsback, or Patrick Stewart? Some good options there, but obviously only one of them can be right, and that answer is Hugo Gernsback. 62. Which novel is often considered the first science fiction novel? Dracula, Frankenstein, or The Ring? The answer is Frankenstein. Question 63. Who popularised the concept of time travel in literature? H.G. Wells, Mary Shelley, or Milla Jovovich? The answer is H.G. Wells. 64. Which film franchise was initially met with skepticism but became highly successful? Badland Hunters, Ghostbusters, or Star Wars? The answer is Star Wars. 65. Who developed the 3 laws of robotics? Hugo Gernsback, Isaac Asimov, or William Gibson? The answer is Isaac Asimov. 66. Which TV series broke ground with its diverse cast and progressive themes? I Love Lucy, The Golden Girls, or Star Trek? The answer is Star Trek. 67. Who coined the term cyberspace? Ellen Ripley, Han Solo, or William Gibson? The answer is William Gibson. Question 68. Which of these technological advancements was first introduced in science fiction stories? Robotics, time travel, or video calling? The answer is video calling. Question 69. Who is the author of The Martian Chronicles? Hugo Gernsback, Mary Shelley, or Ray Bradbury? The answer is Ray Bradbury. Question 70. Who coined the term cyborg? Manfred Clynes and Nathan S. Kline, Keanu Reeves, or Arnold Schwarzenegger? The answer is Manfred Clynes and Nathan S. Kline. Sure, you'd all love it to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it's not. 71. What does the concept of parallel universes explore? The decline and fall of a galactic empire, the consequences of power, or multiple versions of reality existing simultaneously? The answer is multiple versions of reality existing simultaneously. 72. Who published the first science fiction magazine, Amazing Stories, in 1926? Patrick Stewart, Hugo Gernsback, or Malcolm Reynolds? Patrick Stewart is desperate to be an answer to one of these questions, but alas, it is Hugo Gernsback. 73. Who directed the film Blade Runner? Christopher Nolan, Ridley Scott, or Steven Spielberg? Which of those is the correct answer? Nolan, Scott, or Spielberg? The answer is Ridley Scott. 74. Which film trilogy popularised the concept of a simulated reality? Lucy, E.T., or The Matrix? The answer is The Matrix. Question 75. What themes does the Hunger Games trilogy explore? Artificial intelligence and the nature of humanity, the decline and fall of a galactic empire, or survival, rebellion, and the consequences of power? It's that third one, survival, rebellion, and the consequences of power. We're moving on to some questions about weird and wonderful things now. You'll see the theme in a minute. Question 76. McDonald's sells approximately how many burgers every second? 50, 75, or 100? And we'll let you decide whether this question is weird or wonderful, or both. The answer is 75. And we're moving on to question 77. How many people became millionaires every day in the United States? 17, 170, or 1,700? The answer is 1,700. Question 78. Which sleeping position increases the likelihood of having weird or scary dreams? Sleeping on your side, sleeping on your stomach, or sleeping on your back? Sleeping on your stomach increases the likelihood of having weird or scary dreams. 79. Do your eyeballs grow or change size as you age? Yes, by half, only slightly, or not at all? The answer is not at all. Question 80. How old is the world's oldest wooden wheel? Almost 1,000 years, more than 5,000 years, or about 10,000 years old? The answer is more than 5,000 years old. Question 81. How much can wearing headphones for just an hour increase the bacteria in your ears? Twice as much, 60 times as much, or 700 times as much? The answer is 700 times as much. 82. Why did Scotland choose the unicorn as its national animal? Because it represents strength and power? Because of its beauty, popularity, and splendour? Or symbolism of chivalry, dominance, purity, and innocence? The answer is symbolism of chivalry, dominance, purity, and innocence. 83. How long is a jiffy? It is just used in figure of speech. A quarter of a second, or exactly 1/100th of a second? The answer, exactly 1/100th of a second. 84. Which day was recorded as the most boring day in the world according to a statistical computer research program? April 11th, 1701, April 11th, 1954, or April 11th, 2002? The answer is April 11th, 1954. Question 85. What does tiramisu translate to in Italian? Take me to heaven, coffee delight, or delicious dessert? The answer is take me to heaven. Question 86. How much butter does buttermilk contain in relation to the rest of the ingredients? 1 part to 3 parts, 1 part to 5 parts, or buttermilk does not contain butter? The answer is buttermilk does not contain butter. 87. Who gives gifts on Valentine's Day in South Korea? only men, both men and women, or only women? The answer is only women. Question 88. How many rubber ducks are in the world's largest collection of rubber ducks? Over 2,000, over 9,000, or over 110,000? Now obviously all the answers are over 2,000, but we're looking for the closest answer. And that answer is over 9,000. Question 89. How far does the average person walk in their lifetime? The equivalent of 1 time around the Earth, the equivalent of 5 times around the Earth, or the equivalent of 10 times around the Earth? The answer is the equivalent of 5 times around the Earth. 90. Where can the numbers 172 be found on the US $5 bill? In the bushes at the base of the Lincoln Memorial, in the middle of the roof of the Lincoln Memorial, or between the feet of the Lincoln Memorial? The answer is in the bushes at the base of the Lincoln Memorial. And now we're going on to a mystery round for the last 10 questions. 91. Who was the fastest random speaker in the world with upwards of 350 words per minute? President Kennedy, President Lincoln, or President Obama? The answer is President Kennedy. 92. Who does most of the hunting in a lion pride? The female lion, they all hunt together, or the male lion? The answer is the female lion. Question 93. How many pitches can a baseball from the Major League Baseball Association last? Up to 5, up to 7, or up to 10? The answer is up to 7. 94. What was the weight of the world's smallest dog? 4 ounces, 6 ounces, or 8 ounces? The answer is 4 ounces. 95. How much of all the pigs in the world are kept by farmers in China? Almost a quarter, almost a third, or almost half? The answer is almost half, and we have just 5 questions left. Let's try and get them all right. 96. Do deer have gallbladders? No. Only male deer, or yes, obviously? The answer is no. So don't fall for that, obviously. Question 97. How many spiders are there per acre in green areas? Approximately 50, approximately 500, or approximately 50,000? Say that again, because I said area's weird. How many spiders are there per acre in green areas? The answer is approximately 50,000. Question 98. Why was brunch invented? As a way to save time, as a way of curing hangovers, or as a way to save money? The answer, as a way of curing hangovers. Question 99. How long can honey be kept without spoiling, as proven by honey found in ancient tombs in Egypt? Decades, hundreds of years, or thousands of years? The answer is thousands of years. And question 100. How long was the shortest recorded war in history? 38 to 45 minutes, 1.5 to 2 hours, or less than 2 days? The answer is 38 to 45 minutes. And here's a bonus question to finish off. Is the Great Wall of China really visible from space? Let us know the answer in the comments, and let us know while you're there where you ranked based on our quiz class Einstein rewards. Were you a quiz champion, master, enthusiast, apprentice, or explorer? Look at your points and working out there. Thanks for playing this quiz. Don't forget to subscribe to Quiz Class and hit that bell icon to be notified on all of our upcoming videos. But in the meantime, there are quizzes already uploaded, like these ones, that you can try right now. So click on one and get involved. My name's Ellis and I've been your host. Thanks again for playing today at Quiz Class. We'll see you next time.